Hello folks, Armin here with 2 Alpha Crew, and today we're going to be talking about the Holosun 507 comp. Basic specifics of it, it's a larger windowed competition geared red dot for pistols, or PCCs or whatever. There are 8 reticles. I have a little list here, let's see here. There's a 2 MOA dot with an 8 MOA most ring. There's like a little gap at the very bottom of each of these rings. So there's an 8 MOA ring, a 20 MOA ring, a 32 MOA ring, and with the 2 MOA dot. So there's 4. And then you have combinations of each of those with the dot inside, which brings it to 7. And then you can have a 32 MOA ring with the 8 MOA inside of that, with the 2 MOA inside of that, all of that at the same time, which I don't know why anyone would really want to use that reticle. It's super busy, and I don't know, it covers too much. I don't see the point of that reticle, but hey, you know, someone might like it. So if you like it, by all means, use it. Who cares? Who am I to say what's good for you and your dot preference? I have about, I'm going to say 5,000 rounds on this dot so far. Zero problems. I have 7 or 8 Holosun dots. I've got 3 507Cs. I have 3 407Cs. And then I have the 507 comp. And I also have a 510C, larger dot for rifles. I've had 2 issues with Holosun so far. 2 of my dots have had problems, and I've sent them back for a warranty, and no problems whatsoever with the warranty. Everything was good to go. Basically, one of the 507s was not getting super bright. I would go to turn it up, and the brightness would only get so bright, and when it was super sunny outside, it just wasn't enough. It was a little too dim for me. So I sent that in, and they just sent me a brand new one, and I've had 0 problems with that. So good to go there. I literally just a week ago sent another dot in, a 507C V2, one of the older models. They don't make them anymore. And that one was just shutting off randomly when I was shooting. So I sent it in, and they're just going to send me a 507C X2 to replace it. So yay for Holosun. They are really good with their warranty stuff. They're not going to screw you over. It's good to go. So, so far, my thoughts on the 507 comp, it's freaking amazing, honestly. It's great. It has a large enough window to where when I'm shooting compared to like the 507C, I'm not losing my dot while I'm shooting, and I'll put up some video of me shooting it so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like when you're looking down the barrel. I have some point of view footage that I can show you, and some pictures of what the dot looks like. My preference is that 8 MOA circle with the 2 MOA dot in it. It kind of just gives it a fuller 8 MOA-ish dot size, or dot-ish size, you know. Even though it's a ring, or most of a ring with a 2 MOA dot inside, for me, in my eyes, when I look at it, I don't really see both the ring and the dot. It's just kind of a blur. I have an astigmatism, so whatever is what it is. But I do prefer the 8 MOA, and making headshots at 25 yards on USPSA targets, not a problem. We have a drill that we do normally at the end of range day, me and my buddies, and we'll all stand at like 5 yards starting off, and we each stand in a line with our own target and take one headshot, bang, step back 3 paces, bang, 3 paces, bang, 3 paces, all the way until we get back to about 35 yards. And then we all go up and measure our group size and count hits, and basically it's just a little friendly competition between buddies at the end of range day, just to see who's more accurate. And with the 507 on this gun, it was pretty damn good group. I think I had about I'd say a 3-inch group total, and basically I had 5 of them touching, and I think we shot 8 shots total. So Still with an 8 MOA, you can be very accurate at distance. And when I turn the dot down, the brightness down back at 35 yards, you really could get a clean shot at the head, and you can see the center 2 MOA dot if you wanted to get very precise. You know, if you're doing slow, precise shooting like we are there, because it's not a timed drill. Other than that, zero issues with it turning off. The window is not quite as big as, let's say, the SIG Romeo Max XL 3, whatever that one is, the giant windowed SIG dot. The one thing I will say that I wish was a little different, but I think you honestly would be giving up a little bit of reliability and ruggedness for this, but is, here, I'll show you here, is the size of the frame going around. Ooh, you can actually see the dot there. The size, the thickness of this frame going around. It's a little thicker than I would like, but, you know, like I said, you'd be giving up durability and ruggedness to make that any thinner. Like the Romeo has a thinner shell going around it, so when you're shooting, you see less of this perimeter. But is what it is. Doesn't matter. It's good enough for me. Comparable to the SRO, the Trichicon, I would say this window offers you a little bit more viewing through that window. The glass is a little bigger. The tinting of the glass on this is pretty clear. It's has a very slight difference in color, but I mean, wow, it's barely blue at all. Unlike the Trichicons that I've seen before are like very blue. So that I do like, is their glass is very clean, very clear. I did talk about the reticles, and I think I'll add a picture up here of the actual reticle sizes and what they look like. And there's 8 of them technically that you will have. So, I mean, other than that, I would say so far this is my favorite dot to shoot competition with. Now I shoot USPSA. I'm a USPSA Carry Optics B class shooter. But then again, I haven't shot any classifiers in a very long time. So, you know, people might call me a sandbagger for being classified a B right now, because I believe I'm a bit better than that. But out of all the dots I've used, I really do love Holosun. They've been great. I know people be like, but it's Chinese. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I got this for $290. Under $300. Brand spanking new. And it fucking works great. And I like it better than any Trichicon I've seen. I like it better than the SRO. Which actually, let me reach over here. Where's it at? Where's the gun at? I have a gun over here somewhere with an SRO. There it is. Look at that. I can actually give you a nice comparison of the dot size, the window size. So, look at that. There we go. So, SRO versus the Holosun 507 comp. You can see, if I get them lined up just like that, it's a bit wider and about the same height. The glass goes to about the same height, but it's a little wider. And width, I think, is a little more important than height. I mean, they're both important, but for me, anyway. This is not my gun, by the way. This is a buddy's. So thanks for lending me your gun, kind of, to use for this video, accidentally. But I'm excited to put some more rounds through this and really see what we're going to see after 10,000 rounds, and see if I run into any issues with this dot. All right, well, I'm going to throw some video up right now, and yeah, thanks for watching. Armin with 2 Alpha Crew, and like, subscribe, do all that stuff, because I think I have less than 300 subscribers, so, you know, I can make a lot more of these videos and do a lot more reviews, so support the channel if you like it. All right, thanks. Bye.